It's now become a consumer-led initiative for us to actually be able to go out and get our wellness. So there is a way to democratize it. So I think, when you want to make wellness should be for everyone, and wellness should mean things for everybody, right? And I think when you think about, again, can you make protein accessible? Yes, you can, right? Like, can you make sleep accessible?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you weight lift and do movement accessibly? 100%. So, there are lots of things that you can do to contribute to your own, to your own wellness and be on a track that's going to lead you to the same, probably honestly, in the end, the same outcomes. Meditation, mindfulness, distracting yourself from digital devices, like things that are toxic to you, and being aware of that and trying to offset that. A lot of these things, to be honest, they don't cost a whole lot of money.
No,
that's true.
And use your benefits. Like, people have benefits afforded to them. Like so many people, they shock me.
Yeah.
They will spend so much money on their gym membership, and then they'll be like, they come in, the amount of people that I saw coming in, to the office in November and December because they had benefits, but they're very healthy, luxury wellness type consumers. And I'm like, why don't you integrate this into your plan? Like, this is a longevity sort of concept, in itself. Like, you're working on your body to feel better instead of waiting till there's pain. Like, we're normalizing even that in the rehab space and the wellness space. So, and employers actually pay you to access this.
That's a really good point, because we oftentimes tap into our insurance for dental work, and if we've got to go and see a doctor,
drugs. Yes.
Massages.
But there's all sorts of chiropractic,
totally.
or
There's
so many different
osteopath, chiropractors, naturopaths, massage, and even people, people think they have to, they want to go to a spa for their massage, but then they go twice and then they can't go again. Getting into a clinical massage is just as restorative and relaxing as going to a spa. Yes, I mean everyone loves to go to a spa, but can you actually do that on your lunch break? Probably not, right? Again, thinking about sustainable ways to use your benefits too, right? Like, so we can do this on a budget.
Yes.
And we can do it really well. And arguably we might even be better at it.
Well, it's actually good because I treated myself to a massage and some other stuff at Hammam Spa. And you could actually use your benefits for some of the services that they have there. And then there's all these other places in the area, Trove, Other Ship, Mobility House as well. That Integra, yeah, absolutely. And that's where you can literally bring your insurance benefits and apply them. And so, it makes sense to take advantage of it.
And I think everyone just needs to look at what is your resource pool, what can you do within your budget, and prioritize a small chunk towards it for sure. But don't let it overtake, and don't feel the pressure that you have to do these things or you won't live till you're healthily till you're like 80 or 90. I think that's a little extreme. I think we just need to think about these things, because I mean on that same token, like everyone's very focused on cosmetics and and how their appearance is. But remember, how is your skin? Your skin is the healthiest when when your gut is healthy, when your body is healthy, right? And so,
that's true.
That's another way to stay feeling youthful and looking young instead of, only thinking about the $200 skin cream.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. There's like $500 facials, and I want to know, are they effective? Like,
well, look, even at Integra, we have services that for skin and aesthetics and cosmetics, we have services that range as low as, I don't know, $150 all the way to like a few thousand. There's a range. There are a lot of different things. But again, it's no different than the quiet luxury wellness, right? Like there's a huge interest and peak now for everyone to want to test and try out all these things for their appearance and their skin and their youthfulness. I wasn't a big I didn't think about these things 5 years ago, but I started to see signs of aging too. And now I'm just like, I'll try. If I can afford it, I'll try it.
Yeah. And if it's in their benefits, like it doesn't actually hurt at all. Like those little modalities that we were talking about too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Listen, if it adds a little bit of joy, I'm all for it.
Yeah. So, we heard a lot about the hustle culture that was pre-pandemic, and post-pandemic, we're kind of getting back into that space, it feels like. And for you, you're a business owner, you're a clinician, a spouse, a mom, a friend. How do you manage to just keep it balanced and still stay resilient?
There's no such thing as balance.
That is an honest statement.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No, like, listen, one part of your life can be going extremely well and thriving. And I'm speaking about myself now. Yeah. And other parts can be falling apart, right? Yeah. And I think it comes in so many different waves. I stopped having this feeling of like, when this happens, I will finally blank, whatever it is. You know, I always kept like waiting for that moment. And I realized, I was like, I just keep moving the goalpost forward and forward. And I'm like, it's never going to come. There's always going to be something that's going to make you feel like you're right back into that, you know, threat response of stress and, you know, you're feeling overwhelmed. So I think the resilience piece, you know, a lot of these things I just look as lessons, but I think it's really important to just, you have to manage, you know, your glass balls and you have your rubber balls, right? Like some are going to fall. The ones that don't shatter or don't, you know, you can leave those ones alone. Like, you know, so if like you're stressing out because your house isn't perfectly clean, is that, you know, is that going to shatter? No. Right. But like if your kid is sick and you have to rush a really important meeting to go pick up your kid because they're sick, like you can't let that one drop, right? It's going to break. It's going to break.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know what, just getting really, really good at prioritizing what needs to happen now, what can wait, and, you know, the urgent versus non-urgent and balancing that. It's kind of almost like your email inbox strategy. Like you got to keep the same mentality for your life. What can wait? What's on a to-do timeless? Like, you know, I got to get this done by the end of the week. And what needs to be done right now in this moment, or that ball is going to break.